All right, Saturday night. With I need some heat, so I got two scorpions on deck. Got one little guy that's probably a little too little to do much with. I'm going to use this guy as a chaser, and I suspect with scorpion peppers it's much like scorpion bugs. What's a scorpion? Is it a bug? The smaller they are, the harder you fall, right? So I got this guy. I'm going to top this guy and make a gusher. Because I got the old Heartbreaking Dawn's cauterizer, wicked scorpion sauce, really, really good heat, really good flavor. I'm in love with this one. Uh, Helena at Chilly's Chiles recommended this one. I didn't know what I wanted to buy yet, and I couldn't be happier. It's a delicious, really good sauce. So, without further ado, all stalling aside, I'm going to top this little fella. Ooh. Make some room in there. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Sometimes forget that I go all silent when the mad scientist is preparing his insanity. All right, here goes. Let's get it up there. Oh. All right. So that's a lot of cauterizer already, even if it wasn't contained in a friggin' scorpion pod. I'm actually nervous. Okay. Watch wallets, spectacles, testicles. Fire in the hole. Wow. I like gushers. The sauce makes the pod taste a lot better. I'm not really a big fan of eating pods. I don't like the flavor of pods, but I do it to chase the heat. But the sauce really levels it out. So there's the second little cute little scorpion. Look at how cute that little guy is. He's so cute. He's got that inverted bottom thing happening. So cute. Wow. I can already feel it going down. Ooh. You know that's going to be a burn. Okay, so this guy just read off the stamp. Seeds and all. My. Oh. Oh. I must say that the flavor on that was really good. There's no floral. There's no bitterness at all. I wouldn't say it's sweet necessarily, but the flavor's not bad. That's as good as it gets for me. The heat is starting. I can already feel the ringing in my ears. That's where some burns kind of come on differently. I got home from work yesterday morning before I went to bed, and a couple too many apple juice, and I was feeling brave / stupid / idiotic, and ate a white hab just off the stem like that. I don't know what I was trying to prove to who. It wasn't on camera or anything, so. But Gazoo said, "Why do you do that to yourself?" You know, and I've come to the conclusion that it's almost exactly the same as tattooing, right? So you get hooked on the ink, on getting ink, and so that hurts like a son of a bitch too. But then you get that endorphin rush, and you find out, oh, geez, maybe I'm gonna go get another tattoo, a second tattoo, or a third tattoo, or a fourth tattoo, maybe even. So. Point being that things that are painful may be habit forming for whatever reason. I know that I have more ink in my future, and I suspect probably a lot more pods. I must say these scorpions are less than epic in their heat level. I had pepper burp already. I can feel the heat in there. It's just really not lighting me up. It's a little bit, but not a lot. Can't recommend this sauce highly enough. This Heartbreaking Dawn's cauterizer, fantastic scorpion sauce. What I often forget is to read the ingredients of the sauces that I review. I almost always forget to do that, and then on playback I realize, don't. But most of the time it's because I can barely read the little writing. My dad used to say he knew it was time for reading glasses when his arms weren't long enough anymore. As you get kind of, what is that, farsighted when you can't read it up close, but you can read it from far away. But most of the stuff now is printed so tiny that I'd be hard pressed to read it with young eyes. So usually what I do before the video is I load it up on Chilly Chiles sites, and they have the ingredients listed there, and I can just read it off. It's easier than trying to read it off the bottle. But I know that the cauterizer was the answer to the Heartbreaking Dawn's 1748 or something. There was another sauce that was the predecessor, and they tried to dial that up a little bit, put a little more scorpion heat in there. I love it. I think this is a fantastic sauce, a really delicious sauce, and I can't recommend it highly enough. So there we have it. I ate 2 scorpions, and I think the white hab was probably hotter because I was doing the breathing thing, and these scorpions are barely hitting my radar. I'm very surprised by that. I guess my tolerance is ramping up. I was pleasantly surprised that I managed to pull off that Cully's ramen challenge. It wasn't even a point where I thought, oh, maybe I'm not going to be able to finish. Like I just chowed into it. I didn't stop until I was done, and afterwards it was a good burn, but nothing I couldn't handle. So I did some planting today. So I got 6 for 8 on my Rimmerus Fun strain. I got looks like 6 for 8 on the chocolate douglas seeds. I've got 3 2s, so 6 of the chocolate douglas and 6 of the Rimmerus. And the Rimmerus are responded. They were the first to germinate, the first to pop out of their seeds. And still the big mustard mamas just don't want to respond. I don't know if they need a higher temperature probably. I'm working in fairly cold conditions here. I don't have a heat pad or anything like that. But so today I started some more seeds. I did Reaper, Scorpion, and pink reapers. So we got eight of each of those in wet paper towels right now. Wait for some tails, and as soon as they tadpole out, I'll get them in the soil. So I'm very happy. My Mexican pepper is doing really well. I got a double going on that. I really can't wait to start getting them into the sunshine. I suspect they'll respond enthusiastically to some real big sun instead of two little fluorescent tubes that barely throw off very many lumens. Anyways, I guess that was kind of a dud. Maybe I'll fill up one of those white habs with what do I got for hab sauce? Oh, Yucateco. I could do a triple X Yucateco white hab gusher. Betcha that'd light me up. What other habanero sauces do I have? It's really hot. Well, okay, I'm rambling. It's been 11 minutes and change, 11 and a half minutes, and those scorpions aren't scratching the itch tonight. I barely feel any heat at all. Not on my tongue. Felt a little bit down the pipe, but certainly nothing to scream home about. Cheers.